Charlie, I can't thank you enough for offering to help out on my secret hobo mission. Hey, you helped me with my family. I'm just returning the favor. And like you taught me, Levi, helping is the hobo way. You see, my Uncle Rufus claims to have found the map to the Lost Hobo Kingdom of Camelfoot. Hobo Kingdom? Does that mean there's a Hobo King? We've been without a king for some time, which is why we've become such a divided and impoverished people. This mission could change all that. Levi, my boy, and you brought the young hero Charlie Blackmore I've heard so much about. Uncle, is it true? Could this old fishing village really be the resting place of the Lost Hobo King? I am sure of it, Levi. The fishing village is but a facade. The locals have no idea. Don't put your caboose before your coal car, Rufus. Until the crown is reforged, there's no telling if this is truly the lost kingdom of Camelfoot. Verily, and it is the crown with which we need your help, Charlie. Me? I don't know anything about crowns. Legend has it that the crown was split into pieces and that it can only be reforged by the 3 mythical hobo blacksmiths. I know even less about blacksmiths. Each of the blacksmiths is hidden behind a special trial, a challenge that only the valiant may pass. Challenges? Okay, now you're talking. I knew you would help us, Charlie. Levi has carved for us many statues about your bravery and resourcefulness. Happy to help. Life blackens the face of chimney sweeps and hobos alike, but it has not darkened our hearts. Well said, Charlie. If anyone can find those lost blacksmiths, I know it's you. Hey everybody, this is Jyricos, and welcome back to Let's Play Stacking. Last time, we got 100% completion on the main game and finished off the Baron. This time, we're setting out to explore this little fishing village that we think might be the legendary land of Camelfoot, and see if we can't find the mythical hobo blacksmiths that will be needed to reforge the crown. Yep, once again, it's up to Charlie to solve everyone's problems. We must pass the tests of valor. Let's go ahead and head up here and go off to our left. Now these dolls here, these gypsy ones with the red bandana hats, are Eerie Examiners. This is the unique doll locator. This is basically a whole nother world to explore. And you'll want to grab these guys at points. They have an ability called Read Runes. Anytime you see these strange markings, use their ability, and they'll translate some. Looks like we have what looks like a house on legs, but that doesn't make any sense. So let's go over here and see if we can figure out what that's supposed to mean. Well, there's a house. Yep, you can get too close and it rises up and you can't get in. So we have to find a way to get in the house. For the first hobo blacksmith is inside that sardine can, straight ahead of us. Well, we've got one of these scrolls here. Let's use this ability. You'll notice 3 spots light up with outlines of dolls. So what you want to do is leave some dolls parked on these spots. Once you've got one on each of them, the house sets down and you can enter it. And we find the first of the mythical hobo blacksmiths. Now we got 2 more solutions here. For our next one, you'll want to grab a unique doll right here with a pipe on his head. This is Cornelius Caboose. If you come over here, you see a little hole. Well, use his ability Smoke Out on the hole, and you will drive out the resident of that little cubby hole. It's a raccoon. And it's also a unique doll. Now, the raccoon has night vision, so you can actually go inside these little burrows. This is his home. Cute little card poster up there on the wall. And it's a hijink to go into all 3 of the burrows in the area. In fact, you go into the second one, and it lets you bypass the scroll that triggers the house rising up. So we have found our second solution. Smoking Out the Bandit. I love that name. For our third solution, we want to grab one of these guys. Size 3 male hobo with a stick. Walk over here. See this guy? He's in a bit of intestinal distress. Something stuck inside him? Well, this doll has the ability to bash other dolls. Let's hit him and see what comes out. There was a fish in his gut that we just knocked loose. This is Gumps of the Sea. And come over here where you see all these feathers and flop around like a fish out of water. And you will lure down this bird right here. This seagull. Anybody having flashbacks to Finding Nemo? Well, hop in the seagull and fly up to its nest, and you can pass by the scroll on this side. And that completes the third and final challenge for getting in the house. Now we're almost done over here on this side, but let's go ahead and grab Cornelius Caboose and take him out to the main area. We've got a hijink we can do with him. Come over here, you'll see a meat vendor. Talk to this guy with most dolls and he will put a slab of meat on their head. What we want to do is get a few dolls with meat on their heads and stack into Cornelius again. I'm stuck. There we go. Let's use his ability on the meat. Yep, smoked meat. You have to use it directly on. It's kind of hard to aim. Here we go. Got a third person here. And use it there. Gotta do it 5 times. Now these dock workers here who have pallets on their head will not work. He will not put any meat on their heads because they've already got something there. However, I believe these guys with the hats will actually work. For some reason the hat doesn't count. So let's do last 2 here. And there we go. He gets a gold thistle for his mouth. We've got one last task we need to do back over on this side. We want to grab that raccoon again. Now that he's been smoked out once, he'll just hang out outside here. We'll grab him. You can see up in the top left, he's part of a set. He's part of the Furry Friends. Let's see if we can't find them. Over here is the third burrow. Hop in for his hijink, and you'll notice a rabbit stuck up here. Chase him out of the burrow, and we can hop inside. This is the smallest doll of the set. Let's bring these 2 over here to the far side of this center area. You'll notice a panda hanging out up here. He keeps saying bounce. Well, the way to get him down? Let's do bunny bounce. And he squishes the rabbit. So let's grab these three, bring them all together. Oh, three cute animal friends hanging out, getting to know each other the way animals do. And something is odd about this panda. He's got a zipper in front. Might be wondering, this is no ordinary panda. Yep. It's Gilliam the Furry from the triple-decker tank engine. Gives a whole other meaning to his title, the Furry. That's right. This guy is a bit of a freak. But we need him for our collection and for some hijinks. First thing first here, let's have the bunny bring a couple people hopping over here. They are not following me. We want to try and get 5 people in one area all hopping together. This is sometimes a good area to do it. We can. There we go. 5 dolls bounce at once, and Mr. Whiskers gets a hat. Now we grab Gilliam here. He's now Gilliam the Panda. He has unsavory sniff. Yes, more unpleasant abilities from him. Use this on the rear side of adult dolls. He's getting up in their personal space. And you get the rear animal hijink. And he gets a gold collar. So all 3 of the animal stack have gold collars now. So here we have our second challenge. As the view flies around, it gives you a little bit of clues as to how you might be able to take on this challenge. Here's the second sardine can where we will find our next blacksmith. We have to open Excalican. Now, to start off, there are several, well, cans here that are operating as buildings. What you want to do, grab a size 1 doll, hop into this one that's right up here in the front left, go inside, you will notice another bird here. Fly this seagull up to his nest, and take the little bridge over to this other building. From there, you can fly to a second nest, right next to a stackable spot to lower a hook. Drop it down, and let's open up the can for our second blacksmith. These blacksmiths seem to be men of few words. Gone fishing. Now, we're going to want to get one of those size 3 dock workers. You want to get one who does not have anything on his pallet. Some of them have cages. You want to find one that is empty. And once you do that, come over here. You can carry a small load, pick up a size 1 doll. Bring them over here and set them up on this little platform. And you can then stack into the size 1 doll who's up there to get over this fence and find suit of armor. You can then get out by lancing. And you want to take the time to lance through 10 adult dolls. It won't work on kids, and it won't work on any of the pallet dolls who have something on their pallet. Alright, we got 7. We've got most of them here. Usually have to head out of this area to get the last 1 or 2. There we go, and he gets a fancy helmet. Very shiny with some purple feathers. But we have a target here. Let's lance away. And we get lanced a lot. Yes, The King Arthur and Camelot references are abundant here. And now, grab one of these size 1 dolls who have fishing rods. And you want to go around. There are a few dolls who have hats. You just go fishing, and you will pull their hats off. You want to do this to 5 different dolls. Let's see. Nope, none of these have hats. Here we go. Use this. And there's a couple more out here. This guy's got a little hat here. We can use it on him. Sorry, poor rabbit. There we go. And he gets a golden fishing lure on his chest. Little hijink you can do there. However, we've got one solution we still need to take care of. There's a unique doll you've probably seen galloping around here. Yes, he's using coconuts when he gallops. Wonderful Monty Python reference. This is Tristram Tugboy. Well, he's got a cape and he fancies himself a knight. I think he needs a helmet. What you want to do is come back out here. This guy who's got the weird wooden hat. This is Bucky Bedroll. He has the ability Buckethead, and he'll put a helmet on Tristram's head. Now that we have a helmet and a cape, we are ready to talk. If you talk to this person here, you're just as I dreamed. She apparently has been awaiting us and gives us a shield. With the helmet and shield, he is now Sir Tristram Tugboy. And instead of Gallop, he has Grip of the Mighty. Well, let's put his grip to test by opening up the can. That didn't work. There we go. It's like the handshake. Sometimes you have to be exactly in front of it. All right. With that, we have handled our first 2 challenges. There's one more blacksmith to find, but this one's a doozy. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. Join me next time as we find the last of the hobo blacksmiths, hopefully reforge the crown, and restore the land of Camelfoot to its previous glory. See you guys next time.